Welcome to Maker Monday video for the craft project, Easy Suncatcher with mason jar lids and coloring pages. First thing you need to do is to start gathering your supplies. You'll need a craft kit. It'll look something like this from the public library. Inside that kit, there's a mason jar lid, a cord of some kind, cotton balls, and a small container of oil, instructions, and a small coloring page. From home, you'll need supplies like a pair of scissors, some paper towels or some kind of absorbent paper to use underneath your oil that you're going to put on your paper, some markers or some colored pencils, and some kind of clear drying glue like Elmer's glue would be fine. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do is to gather your supplies from home and get your coloring page and color in the area that's going to be used in your Suncatcher. When you've completed gathering your items and coloring your page, start the video. Welcome back. Now that you've got your coloring page colored, get your mason jar lid, put it down on top of your coloring page, and then you'll want to draw a trace around the outside of that mason jar lid. That's so we have the right size for our Suncatcher paper. When you trim this, make sure and trim inside of that mark. Carefully, you may need to trim this a couple of times to make sure it fits into the mason jar lid. Okay, see if that fits. Still just a little bit too big, so I'm going to trim around it just a little bit more. I'm going to stop the video. When you get this trimmed so that it fits inside there, like this, go ahead and start the video again. When you have that trimmed so that it'll fit inside your ring, now you want to open carefully the container of oil. You use your cotton ball to dab this on your coloring page. You just want to cover it completely. Okay. Okay. Now that you've got that on there, you need to let it sit for about 5 minutes. At the end of that time, go ahead and start the video again. Our next step would be to dab some of that extra oil off the top of your coloring page. You just want to dab it off. Okay. Now, you need to take your glue and add some to the inside of your ring. Okay. Our next step is to take your coloring page and carefully lay that inside that ring, the art side out, the side you colored out. Okay. You can let that set a little bit and let that glue dry if you want. Final step is to take your twine that comes with your kit, tie it around the outside of your mason jar. You want to make sure and leave enough string so you can so you can hang it up. And there you go. Got your Suncatcher made with mason jar lids and a coloring page. Thank you. You've done a good job. Some different craft books we have at the public library include Summer Crafts Across Cultures by Megan Spinall, Everyone Can Draw People by Peter Gray, and 10-Minute Game and Gadget Projects by Tammy Enos. We hope to see you at the public library this summer. Make sure and level up with summer reading program. I want to also thank Oakley for joining us today and being our little supervisor. Thank you. Have a great summer.